On today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the brand new Playmates Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ninja Superstars Donatello as Undertaker. A rather interesting pairing in the sense that we have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle and WWE combination, a collaboration if you will, as the four Turtle brothers here are represented as WWE superstars. Donatello as Undertaker comes with a scythe, a shovel, the world title, and of course his trademark attire. Side of the box we have a more traditional looking Donatello, and on the back, who will be crowned the next heavyweight champion of the sewers? Join the Turtles as they gear up as iconic WWE superstars to battle it out in their own Sewer Slam tournament in the dojo. The four Turtles are represented as Leonardo as John Cena with a US title, Raphael as Sting, Donatello as Undertaker, and Michelangelo as Macho Man Randy Savage. To check out more from the folks over at Playmates, make sure you head over to www.playmatestoys.com. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, though, we're getting a better look at the Ninja Superstars Donatello as The Undertaker. There's more anyway, guys. Don't go anywhere. So, to come with Undertaker, you get yourself a trademark scythe. Not something that Taker would have used in the ring. I'm sure that would end the matches rather quickly, but as a role-playing standpoint, why not? Why not give the dead man a scythe? The scythe is primarily what looks to be a gray or silver plastic, but they've painted the handle of it, so it looks more like a wooden handle. You can go ahead and fit that into his hand. Fairly easy, actually. Just slides it into place. The other accessory that comes included with him is his shovel, which if you notice on the shovel itself, it says Ninja Power, which is just an applied sticker. Once again, the same coloring as the scythe, a primarily silver plastic, painted in brown around the handle tips and the actual, I guess the main section, the main wooden component section of the shovel. And you can go ahead and also put that into his hand. I don't know if I would display necessarily him with both, but I think if anything, I would probably display him with the scythe. That just looks so cool. The other accessory that he comes included with, a rather interesting choice, is that they give him a world title, with actually says Undertaker on the front. It's interesting that they would give him this title, as opposed to promoting one of the more newer belts, but they've given him more the classic WCW world title, of course then became WWF and WWE title. It can be mounted or it can be strapped around the waist of Taker here. Let's go ahead and take the scythe out of his hand and the shovel. And you can wrap this, although it's a little difficult because you have to get it around his trench coat. You can fit it and slide it around. Not, again, the easiest thing to do simply just because he's got that trench coat going. When I find easier, it's, I think, personally a little cooler too, just to drape it around his shoulder. The plastic is more, again, a rubbery plastic, and again, once again, a sticker that's been applied. Now, the only problem is bending the belt too much. The sticker likes to come a little loose on the corners. But for what it is, you know, it's not a bad looking belt. Gives him a little extra oomph. We'll put that to the side. As for the figure itself, it feels as if Donatello is a little taller than a regular Donatello figure. He seems like he's a little bulkier. Of course, he's got the trademark things that you would find on Undertaker, primarily the long black hair, the black goatee, fingerless gloves, and his long trench coat. And the trench coat, I guess you could technically take off. Again, not the most easiest thing to accomplish. Let's see if we can actually take his head off. It might be a little easier to take the jacket off. I wonder if I could actually take his shoulders. Maybe I'll leave the shoulders on. See if I can actually drape this completely off his shoulders. Actually, I ended up answering my own question. Can I take it off? No. The jacket looks like it's been mounted. Hopefully you can see it. It's been mounted to the back shell, which also is more reason why the belt is so difficult to get around him, because the jacket can really only go up to about that far. So, man, maybe taking and putting the belt on him, not a very accomplished feat. Go ahead and pop the head back on there. But again, he's a neat looking figure. I would never in my wildest dreams imagine a turtle and a wrestler combined together to give us this. And I think if you were going to make Undertaker into any turtle, it would make more sense for him to be Donatello anyways. The purple, of course, of the headband, a color that Undertaker used during his career, and that Donatello, just by nature compared to the other turtles, is a taller brother. So, you know, making him taller and towering over his shorter brothers would make more sense to make him Undertaker. In the way of his posability, his head is on that bowl joint, as you can see how easy it was for me to take the head off. Shoulders hinge out, no issues there. Full rotation all the way around. All the way around, which is a little difficult to get around his trench coat. He has a bend at the elbow, a rotation not only in his forearm, but also around the glove portion of his hands. He does not appear to have waist articulation, although his legs do go forward and back. He has a bend at the knee, and the lower foot also rotates. Spot loves two things in life. Well, actually, I do love many more things, but Ninja Turtles being one, WWE and wrestling in general as two. So if you can take those loves of mine, squish them together, perhaps without any sound effects, but squish them together and give us a turtle dressed as a WWE superstar, I think that's really cool. I will want to get the other three turtles, especially the Macho Man. I think that would be really, really fun. But I think these are cool little turtles. A good way to kind of expand upon not only the WWE universe, but certainly the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle universe as well, giving us something a little bit different. Today's toy spot, let's go ahead. Let's get the scythe back into his hand. There we go. Today, we were having a look at the brand new Playmates toys. This was the new WWE Superstar Turtles, and this was, I was going to say Leonardo, but this was Donatello as the Dead Man, as the Undertaker. Stay tuned, guys! Spot's got more videos. Promsies. More videos are heading your way soon. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.